Well, YouTube, I went to Home Depot again. I got a lot of these pieces. They're square. This is actually a set for all those different fasteners and screw bits, mainly for screws. The square stuff. There's Torx screws. The thing is, I need tamper-proof stuff. But while I'm here and there and here and there, 105 pieces for $20. That's how I do my shopping. I find the best deal. There was one sitting right next to it, which had 45 pieces. So compare 45 pieces, and for $20, there were little screwdrivers with bits for $10, and there were only like 13 pieces for that. So getting 105 pieces that pretty much had the same stuff as all the other things for $20, it was a really good bargain. So I got some more good bargains. This Miracle-Gro was $10. Plant food. I want to really use these for watering my plants and also propagating. Maybe having some plant food in here. If it doesn't work, then I could just water the plants with whatever water's in there. But having good soil and water and nutrients inside the soil, that's a good way for fertilizer. I hear plant food is actually salty within some of the organic foods or books, how to grow stuff. But right, just fill this up with, I'm filling these, I have a bunch of them here. Some of them are sifters or planters, and some of them are for propagating. But even with a rose, you want a rose tree, you can try to get something to grow roots, and then you got yourself a nice deal. So got a big bottle for $10 of plant food. You can even use water. Why not? A free plastic bottle, or a dollar bottle. You get a nice piece of a plant like this right here. This is a plum tree. You get a nice plant, which is pretty much for free, for under a certain amount of dollars, just for pennies. You might be able to have something really nice, that's worth like $10 or $20 even. So I guess these jackfruits right here, they're so easy to grow. I just do it for myself. Some of these leaves are actually falling. It's actually making me a little worried that there might be a bug that is actually taking off some of these leaves. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bug or something flying around, like a fly and things, ruining my stuff. So the other stuff that I got, and I'm glad, I'm finishing making this video, and then I could go on and just let my channel try to collect its subscribers. I got some glue, I got smoke. I didn't get the smoke detectors, even though I want to get smoke detectors. They're $20 a piece. Put a smoke detector in a place like this would really make the thing unstoppable, or in a shed. It's going to help you, security reasons. For $20, it's a good deal. I need to actually go back and try to get some, or look somewhere else for maybe something cheaper for $20. That would really save me a lot of worrying. So the tools, and I even had to write down hinges. I actually have to make a to-do list. I picked up some gloves that were $5 for 3. It's always good somehow to find the cheapest gloves. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. You could test those. I'm gonna use these fixing bicycles, basically bicycles and rims, changing tires. You need gloves. So there's hinges. These were $2.50 a pack, but there are 2 in a pack. See, the thing is, I got the small, and this is, and the medium. So this is going to actually be 2 small ones and 1 medium one on each aquarium. These last 2 aquarium covers, which are for the 20 and the other 20 tall that goes back there, which is pretty much underneath some of those garbage bags. But there's one of those aquarium covers that I've been trying to make out of this acrylic plastic, and I'm finally going to be able to finish it. I'm going to drill some, line these up, drill some holes, glue them down. But first I'm going to clean these up. There's a few things about the ones that I have right here that need to be managed to be fixed, but I'm going to try to use the 5-minute epoxy again. But drilling the holes through the plastic and using these types of hinges are going to finish up these aquarium covers, which I made from scraps. I found a large piece of plastic. It was scrapped. I went ahead, I spent probably $50 on the right size plastic. I also made some deals with with finding some cheap plastic, but it is what it is. But it's not like buying an LED light. This is going to use any type of light to try to give it a better color spectrum in the aquarium. That's the best I could do with this type of plastic that I have found. And there's one, like I keep mentioning, I made a little short, it's got a short clip on explaining how to make how to drill the holes. I actually know how to clean some of these with my scraping tools, which is pretty much a flat side of a knife, like a fruit knife. I just really scrape off in this hard plastic, and then finally finish this stuff up. And you notice it's on pretty much a work board, so this thing is ready to do or have me working on this. Today is pretty much Wednesday, so I'm trying to just finish up this video, and then I've got to seal up that aquarium. So these were $9 so it's a pretty good deal. It actually works with glass a lot more than other glues. So I'm gonna, I have a half a bottle here, so I'm gonna tip this over like so right there when I get things started, and then I have liquid nail to finish it up. Once this dries, I'm gonna seal the aquarium with liquid nail. This starts to work in 20 minutes, so it should be able to finish up and dry in 7 days. So that's pretty much most of the plan on sealing up this aquarium, is using peroxide, and I have some razor blades, these triangle trapezoid type of razor blades. I'm gonna have it flat and just slide it wherever I can within some of these old seals, and especially this area. Then I'm gonna spray bottle some water just to clean it up, and this glue actually works okay with some water particles, but then I'm gonna just seal it up with this glue first, and I'm gonna seal up as much as I can. I'm gonna have to lift this aquarium onto one side and let the glue drop down, especially this area, but we'll see. It's not too hard of a job, but if I could finish sealing this up without breaking this aquarium, I'm gonna get my money back. This aquarium was pretty much free. I had to spend a lot of time and thinking on fixing maybe some of the scratches and things on it, but this aquarium is worth $75. I mean it's worth $20 at this stage. But sometimes you got broken aquariums, which are pretty much, you can't really use too much of it just for one piece. But yeah, if I could just really, keep myself doing this job, I can actually, and then finishing up these covers, I can actually really feel a lot better about my channel and the work I've been doing. I found this piece with a lot of other random items and plastics that I could find. This was actually, had these holes in there. It's a really good idea. because I'm gonna actually put this either in a corner. I need to make a way, find a way to hang these up, kind of like one of those. They call them breeder boxes. You know, that could even be a breeder box. Only if they had like a hinge to really hang onto the trim, and then you could, you know, pretty much keep things nice and clean. But yeah, there's, you know, this waterfall from this filter. This tank's trying to filter, you know, and eventually the filter is going to start clogging up, and that's when things like this, and that's when things start to filter. You know, when the filter starts to clog up, that's when your water starts getting clean. And when you got clean water, you could breed betta, or you could have a betta fish as a pet. Sorry, I tipped this plant by accident. Yeah, once these filters start clogging up after maybe 30 days, it's basically a good sign. I think that's what a lot of hobby or fish keepers are saying about bio something with using older materials, especially with filters and biomedias, or it's not even bioreactors, but yeah, this filter hasn't yet clogged up yet. This water is still you know, but it's starting to clog up. But when it starts to really clog up and things, it's going to start filtering out. At least it's not overspilling. You know, I've you know, which, you know, looks great. There's 2 goldfish left. The thing is, you know, with open aquariums like this, you can add planters and things that, you know, you could go outside, get some grass, you could go outside, get any type of berry tree, and what that plant wants is water. So having a tray and things, and maybe better holes like in like a basket dipped in water, the plant's going to start growing, the water's going to start filtering out itself, having a natural flavor. That's what it's going to do. And the last thing I want to mention on what I want to try to build is under gravel filters. I have the you know, these tubs for planters. I do need some PVC. I do need, you know, pretty much a power head pump, or you know, a submersible pump or something like that. But what it's going to do, I'm going to put some holes. I'm going to, you know, I could drill holes a good size, you know, match the dimensions. Like this right here may or may not go good this way, but 2 of them could go good sideways. And what it's going to do is protect the glass underneath. And also, people make under gravel filters just from PVC pipes, drill some holes in it, you know, and then basically add the pump and things, and that's perfectly fine. They use it with sand. It gets a lot of the sediment trapped underneath and gases up from aquascaped type of aquariums with rocks and gravel. But, you know, an under gravel filter slash, I mean, if this were clear, it can be a little bit better and things, but this cover is white, which is fine too. And the thing is, if you have little holes through there, it's going to you know, allow like a pump or something to get whatever's trapped underneath, and also protect the glass from big rocks or something. You can even turn one of these into like an aquascape piece, like a, you know, put a cave, you know, a log cave. Even though this log cave might turn this, you know, but fish like these caves, you could actually try to glue it on top and then put rocks around there. Maybe put little hole or, you know, pools of sand. You can even make this into a sand waterfall situation where the sand will only collect here. There's so much stuff to do with these things. I just wanted to basically finish most of that since I've worked on a lot of the other equipment. Can't wait to really get on these. I have extra right here to work with. and you know, filters. I make filters, a lot of water filters, you know, and try to plant what I can. And then I'm going to be moving on to other DIYs with bicycles. But as long as I have most of this stuff right here, I could actually finish up, you know, this month in good belief that I'm finishing up some serious projects to show you guys on the next Upside DIY. Have a nice day. Bye.